Hi guys, welcome to the first ever video podcast of Friends Unfiltered. I'm your host Bill, and this particular episode was pre-recorded like a long time ago, so just take it as you see it because we are not prepared for this video at all. We just like recorded like how I'm used to because we just used to the audio podcast, and then the phone was there. I'm basically just talking. So anyway, you get to see what I'm talking about. Good morning, gorgeous people.
Good morning, Bill.
I wasn't talking to you guys, rest. I'm talking to my audience, but now, good morning, my fellow guests. So welcome back to another episode of Friends Unfiltered.
I don't know you're complicated.
Hey, Kolade is what?
Kolade,
Don't worry, are you sure? I'll be a popular loner.
Hey.
But generally, Bible friendship showed me shege, but still some were really, really good to me. I'm not going to hype you guys and say you guys work.
So me, I know they from Abeg. I dey feel it together. I know they feel it tomorrow. I don't do that. So I'll just like I don't do that for real. Like the way I've coped with that, I bought a lot of glasses, a lot of shades to school. This from last semester here. So if I'm passing, Abeg, I'll have my AirPods on, my glasses on, and then if you are greeting me, I could just act as if I don't know you, as if I can't see you. That's all.
Hates to be on that side.
Let me clarify. There are two adults here, Sha. There's Adeze and there's Adugo. So this two Adugo. Like you're a welcoming person, even though you like to use hangers to remove kids. But like, let's not talk about that. It's fine.
I don't. I remember that TikTok. No, you don't. I do. Okay, so if I am if I meet somebody new and then I start the conversation, I'm like, oh hi, how are you? Most times it's just for formality because like I'm with a friend and let's say like I'm with you now and you meet and you see your friend. I don't know this person, but it's not like I just want to be standing there like, oh, let me just wait for Bill to finish talking to this person.
That doesn't happen, by the way.
Yeah. People can be so dense. Like they can't take hints.
Yeah.
Even if I try to, in the nicest ways.
Like stay clear.
Exactly. When I meet somebody new and I get to know you and I realize that we can't be friends, like the way you are and the way I am, like they can't work together. It's like before it becomes something too deep, I just try to like give you that distance. We can't be friends like that. But there's some people that still try to force it, and then at this point it's not even looking good again. It's just
not like a border.
Exactly, it's not like a border, and it's not, and I can't control my feelings towards that because we each gave each other a chance, and you know the way I am and I know the way you are. It's like you know that we don't mix, and they're still trying to force. Sometimes I don't know why they want to do that, but they do, and I find it so weird. Like it's going to be more toxic than you think you understand.
Have you made friends out of pity?
Out of pity.
Let me break it down. Like let's say someone walks up to you. Like, hi, oh my god, you're so pretty. I wish I was pretty, but you're a fat ugly bitch.
Come on.
I don't think
No one is gonna say
that's the realistic scenario. Well, I'm telling you, it can happen.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's. You're so pretty. I wish I was as pretty as you. Like people actually do.
Yes,
say
people do that.
Yeah. So like, oh my god, you're so sweet. Thank you. Blah 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 blah. And like, can we be friends?
Is that making friends out of pity?
No.
I think it is.
I don't think
Is it? I think it's just somebody has.
I think you can use more like a social standard, like someone is not up to your financial standard and stuff like that. That's out of pity, to be realistic.
As per nobody wants to be their friend.
I feel like
that makes sense. Actually,
like
I don't think
I've
made friends out of pity per se. If I decide or choose that you are to be my friend, it is because I see friendship qualities and friendship worthiness in you, regardless of where you come from, who you are, what you do. As long as in you, you are a good person, you believe in humanity, you can be a good friend to someone. Like, you know what friendship is, because friendship is not just about reposting or my guy, or friendship. Like, there's so much more to friendship. There's so much more to friendship that I feel like people like throw the word around a lot.
Oh my
Because
God.
friendship is deep. Like, for you to say somebody is your friend, I think people should start using acquaintance more.
You just took the word. It took the word right out of my mouth.
Exactly. Or like, we just know each other
Like,
cordially.
The English is not that deep. Acquaintance. Get used to
Exactly.
it.
So no, I don't think I make friends out of pity, because like I choose friends. So if I choose you to be my friend, it wasn't out of pity. It was because I just felt like you were friend worthy, and I would like to also be friends with you, because friendship is a two-way thing. It's not just one person being different. Me too. I want to be friends with you. That's why I chose you to be my friend. Do you understand? So it's never out of pity or anything. It can be out of, oh, you're pretty. Okay, yes, friendships can start from there, because when you tell me I'm pretty, that means you're nice, so I can consider you. Do you understand? It's not consider. I'm so sorry.
Speak your mind.
But like, we can now try to exactly. You get me exactly.
Consider analytic shaming.
But yeah, so never out of pity, always out of love, actually. Yeah.
Because like something happened to me.
Yeah.
And like this person came up to me. It wasn't how you're pretty, because I know I'm pretty sure, but like anyways. The person sure came and was like basically just poured his trauma on me. Like, I went through this as a child.
A stranger? Or
Yeah, like I didn't know this person. Like, he was an acquaintance, a friend of mine.
Yeah.
And like, so I was in my friend's room and he came and he just poured the childhood trauma on me and like shared all this deep stuff, which was actually really, I was like bothered, because he was like, we just met, why are you getting so deep?
Exactly.
I
And
feel
then-
like he felt comfortable with you or something.
Comfortable.
I
Somebody you don't know.
needed someone to talk to. You know,
Yeah.
people
No,
are
I'm
going
like,
through a lot of
okay,
life.
okay, like there's that.
some people use it as a hook.
Yeah,
so now
that's
you are
what-
forced to
Exactly.
be their friend.
That's what I meant by like out of
Pity.
pity. That's what like
Exactly.
not, because when you pour this out of me, and then the next thing I'm like, so I do music.
Oh.
Can I get your socials? And like, he's taking my phone, he's putting his TikTok, I'm neutral now, my Instagram, I'm neutral now, Snapchat.
No, that was not friendship.
No,
I'm
that's
like-
too fast. I feel like
Exactly, like there was no conversation. It was just, I don't know. You just blackmailed me into this
Exactly.
acquaintanceship stuff. Like, 'cause
Exactly, it's not friendship.
it's not even friendship. But
Acquaintanceship.
anytime and out, because obviously I'm a mental health awareness advocate, and you've poured trauma on me. I can't not see you outside.
And
like,
now
do you
ignore
get?
you, yes.
So I feel like that was just like
That's
a
emotional
blackmail.
manipulation.
Yeah, like manipulation. Because it was really deep, and like I felt so bad, and every time I see him, and I have to be welcoming, and like
yeah.
sometimes it's really tiring. I'm not going to lie, but
You're not obligated to be anybody's therapist.
it's not
Well,
that easy. It's not that easy.
True. But like, for someone, because I'm also very like advocative about mental health and everything. So for someone to pour trauma on me, like I feel, because of how I feel about mental health, I feel obliged
True.
to
Exactly.
follow my
Mhm.
principles
Yeah.
about mental health, which is always looking out for those people, because you don't want to be their 13th reason why they do anything to
God
themselves.
forbid.
I'm like, I
God
think
forbid.
that is a trend for me. Like, I can't believe I'm saying this on air, but to be honest, if you want to get me acquainted with you, mental health is like one of the biggest hooks. I always fall for it. I always fall for it. See, if you try it,
I don't know about me too.
but like honestly, and I have some acquaintances actually turn friends. Like, but like,
Yeah.
it's not as if, so not everyone does it like consciously. But if I know, let's say you're a lonely person, I just see like you're withdrawn and everything, then you, one way or the other, you shall find it when you open up to me. There's just this,
Yeah.
in my, like at the back of my head, I just want to like always check up, like once in a while, like how you doing, stuff like that. And like I feel it's out of pity, but I also feel it's just how I am. Do you get?
Yes.
I think Ada, you can relate to
Yes, I
this.
can relate to this.
Oh yeah, that's just it.
Yeah,
Like,
darling. If you pull
Don't
mental
cry,
health
don't
on me,
cry, come
I'll
on.
pull my own back on you. Both of us share mental health.
because
issues.
honestly, it's not like I have stories of
Me too, man.
childhood trauma. Like,
Everybody
Is that how
has,
you went
exactly.
through? Let me tell you my own.
but like,
Exactly.
it's not competition, no.
Oh,
I
so
beg
exactly,
you, because
it's not
for people
competition.
to do that.
Oh,
Yes,
some people make
and
it
that's
competition.
you-
but that's invalidating feelings.
Mhm.
Don't invalidate people's feelings.
Yeah.
And it will just make me shut up. Like I'm never going to
Talk to
talk
you.
to you
Yeah.
like that ever again.
Even when you're just
Because you
sharing,
just find another way to compare.
even when you're just sharing like bad experiences, like today Lagos traffic was really mad. Like this Okada haven't climbed my leg, blah 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 blah. And, like I'm bleeding. Like that one is small.
That's let me tell you my
Yeah.
own.
Honestly, people should stop doing that.
Regarding this that you guys are talking about, I actually met a friend online. Her name is Debbie. So like,
Shout
I
out
just
Debbie.
I felt comfortable with her. She took me like a younger brother, but we are friends though. So like, I just felt comfortable with her, and then we were talking about some deep convo some nights ago, and then I just had to bring up my childhood trauma and all. And why I went through, and she was like, Kolade, I can't believe you went through all this.
Mhm.
When I saw your social media page, I was like, okay, this guy is doing fine, he's
Mhm.
nice, looks good, but like when I spoke, when I told her what was going on, and then she was like, my love, I'm sorry you had to go through all this while growing up. And then when she started pouring out her own, that's when I came to the realization that people are going through a lot in this country. Because this girl, not gonna lie, if you see her page, top-notch girl, high maintenance babe. But if you hear her story, guy, like I don't wanna really put out details, but trust me, she's really courageous.
Yeah, I think
She's really courageous. For your family member that you trust to do something crazy to you, and then others, they were like, you're a liar and stuff like that. It's crazy, and then lots of trauma since childhood. Because but I can't say I manipulated her or she did manipulate me. I just feel like we're both on the same side. I found several qualities in her that I actually love. She was there for me when I needed someone to talk to. She was comforting. She's the best, not gonna lie though. And then I was there for her too, and right now we're still best of friends. So that's how it is. I can't say people do that to manipulate you at times.
yeah.
So I just feel like people just need people to talk to
Mhm.
because they have lots in their head. They just need to pour it out.
Yeah.
So some people though, they come to manipulate you with that. There was one day I was walking on the street of Babcock. I was going to my off from class then. I didn't have much on me that day though, but later that week I was meant to get money. But I still had around 15 with me. Then this man just came to me, Sha. He was like, guy, I don't know him from anywhere. It was just like, guy, Alpha. And that day I had a bad day. I got a call from my dad and some shit though. I was just frowning my face and this guy stopped to me. I was like, guy, Alpha. I was like, I'm good, bro. He was like, he works at Mama something shop. There is a security, I've been something there, Sha. And I've never seen you on campus. It was like, his mom died. He has to go to their village. So he has to go and he doesn't have any cash. He doesn't have, he was just giving me a story. And that I had the worst day ever. He was just giving me a story. And trust me, this is not the first time, second time that people just approach and then be like, they are victims, like they are the only ones going through stuff. I know everyone is going through stuff, but to be realistic, that day I just feel like this guy is trying to just play me,
Yes, manipulate you.
and then manipulate me emotionally. And that day I wasn't having it. I just had to say, bro, I'm sorry, I don't have that right now. And it was even giving me a specific amount to
Yeah.
it was like, in his 10K. I was like, bro, I don't have that right now, I'm sorry. And then I felt bad at some time, but I was like, Kolade, come on, it's you over anyone else. It's your happiness over. What's going to make you comfortable, do it if you can't. So it's your happiness over anyone else's own. So
I'm not a
that's
full
why it is.
supporter of that chapter.
That's how one of
Because
those,
it wasn't comfortable from that day. So.
no, one of those small boys in front of CAF was holding shawarma and telling him that I should give them milk Camilo. Are you okay? They're holding shawarma and telling him to give me milk Camilo. The thing about that thing you said about Debbie, it's obvious that you guys both handled it well, because the manipulative side of what you said when someone just threw their trauma on you, and Debbie, when you told Debbie that she didn't just start talking about her own thing, she processed it.
Yeah.
She let you feel like, oh my
You were
god,
heard.
You were heard.
you were
Yes.
heard. Exactly. And then that sort of brings comfort to you, like someone heard you, and like the tension in your heart or in your mind is like it's finally out, and somebody was actually there to hear you and to console you and to make you feel loved. You understand?
Yeah, and like then, she's sharing after.
Yes,
it's like you're not alone.
And then it's proof that she's comfortable with you.
Yeah.
And then it's proof that if you are ever feeling some kind of way, she's there to always understand you. So I felt like that's a good way to handle people's mental health.
Or their rants, basically.
Not just exactly their rants, basically. Not just that's all you went through. Let me tell you what my daddy.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
Okay, so my next question, Kolade has really like taken a huge scoop. Well, let's start with Adulthood this time. Relax. What's your best experience with online friendship?
Oh, my best experience. Okay, so my best friend actually, I met him online.
Okay.
From one of my other friend. In fact, we were dating at that time. Then apparently he just sent my number to his own friend at that time. So this friend, my best friend now. So at first when we met, he's also an artist here, and he was just like making cool stuff. I was like, oh, that's nice. And then at that time, he was there forming a hard guy, all this thing. So like we started knowing each other, small. So like that friend that introduced us, we now started like drifting away from him.
I thought you were dating him.
Yeah, no. Before we started dating, we were not dating at that point yet. So it was like I started giving the other one more attention, and then I was still friends with the other guy, and it was from there that something blossomed. Yeah, but like it's over now.
With which one?
With the
best friend.
Not my best friend. I say it's my best friend now.
Okay, the other one that you met first.
Yes, it's over now, and like we don't even talk again.
But like you got the best
and
out
it was
of him.
actually kind of messy. But I'm grateful to him because without him I wouldn't have met this guy. And I've also had another online friends. Before I came to university, actually, most of my friends were online. I was not really friends with any people in my secondary school. So like I met this girl. It was from one comment section, one Instagram post like this. We were arguing about something, and then the thing was paining me. I went to her DMs, and then both of us were insulting each other. And at one point, I don't even know how from hatred it just blossomed into one friendship, and we're still talking now. So actually, my experience with online friends has been very. In fact, I feel like I've been. It's lasted. Yes, I've made better friendships online. That's me. Other people is like physical friendships and other things. But personally, me, I've had a good set of online friends. I've really not had like any bad one. That's me.
Okay, so Adeze, have you made like friends online?
Yes, most of my friendships
are
online.
Have you like had a long-lasting friendship online? And then you met in person, and it was even better.
Yes, that's exactly how one of my best friendship is right now. Like we met online, we were in a group chat, a WhatsApp group chat. When I used to use WhatsApp, because we were in a WhatsApp group chat together, and we used to like randomly just talk to each other, but like we were not friends. We were just on the group chat together. And I think we're the only two girls on the group chat. So she texted me and she was like, hi. Right? And she was like, hi, how are you? And like we just started talking. I didn't even put too much thought into it because I think it was there. And it just continued. And it happened so fast. Like I think she DM'd me from the group chat in like August. And in a month I was going to her house to go and see her. And I didn't. No,
Shout out to online friends.
Exactly. And I was going to house to see her. The next week she came to my house to see me. Like we now became like really close. We knew our parents, we knew our siblings, and we became best friends in like the space of 3 months or so. Like, that's how quick we became best friends. And she went abroad, and it's long distance right now. But like I still love her. Our friendship is still waxing very strong regardless, and it was an online friendship, and it's even now back to being how we started online, but it was really good.
Kolade, how far?
I met most of my friends online. Lots of them, even some from the school too. Because during election, there's like groups they create, and then even at I think I met you online too.
Yeah, I think
Bill,
yeah.
Justice, everyone.
Online,
Online, yeah. So like but right now I have a tight bond with them, and I can't call them friends no more. They're like my family because they're always there for me, and I'm also going to be there for them if they need my support. But like something about me recently about staying connected online. I'm the kind of person that at this point in my life, I just post and leave. I just post. Unless you give, even though if you give me a call, if I find no reason, I'm not going to pick. Like, online, I'm not really feeling no more friendship. Yeah. I feel like at this point in our life, if we can hang out together when it's comfortable for both of us, once in a while, not often, but like, I feel like there's more to friendship than all that. But like I've met lots of genuine people online that I know that I can count on both home and abroad, and I love them so much. Love you guys.
Hope you've learned, guys. If you're looking for friends,
try
enter Instagram or WhatsApp or WhatsApp group chat.
I feel like if you want to make friends online, what you are not, don't try to form.
Exactly.
Don't try to please anyone. Don't try to be like, okay,
be like, no, I never make Instagram friends.
At this point, can you even be toxic with online friends? Just
you can't know. I believe like there's a quick fix.
There's a quick fix.
I think for me the same, especially that COVID era. Was when like I started making a lot of online friends, especially Instagram. I was like meeting a lot of people on Instagram. Like some people, you follow them or you follow them back, and apparently they had been in your request section for the longest time. Yeah. And then you guys just get talking, and then the vibe is sometimes you'll be talking every day. I think that's how online friendships are.
Yes.
Yeah. When they are new, like every day you're talking for hours. Then you now advance to maybe FaceTime or like video calls, and then
games and all.
And then like exactly, and then you just keep going. And then sometimes like you actually like drifts off. Sometimes you don't even get back.
You never really forget them.
Exactly.
You never really forget.
And when they come back, it's like it's the same. Like
yes, it's the same.
Yeah, but like sometimes online friendships have been messy, because they're not attached to their true color, or you now meet them in person and they can't hide behind the screen anymore. So I think for me it has been mixed. I've met like really great people online. I think for me something I do, which I'm trying to actually not do anymore, it's like when it gets to the point like when I'm actually like we're getting so close, I'm not eager to meet you like. I don't want to be online again. I want to see you.
It hurts.
I want us to meet.
That's how it was with us.
It's funny.
For you guys, like it depends on the location. If you're not in the same state,
obviously sometimes.
Because I have a lot of friends online that up to now I haven't seen them in real life. I don't even know I know what they look like.
My best friend carries go Kwara State. Wow. I've only met you like twice, and it was just out of I'm finally in Lagos.
And most time when they're in Lagos, I won't be in Lagos. So that's how it is.
I swear.
Yeah. And school takes lots of my time. I'm always in school. Like,
I'm going.
Congrats to you.
This is my moment to be free. Posting.
Posting, babe.
In the name of family friends, like our parents know each other, then it's like we have to be friends. Like, and you spend sometimes you can also spend so much time together, but like it's not just working. But the parents, they're not taking hints, and like they're not even bothered most of the time.
Because them, they are friends.
Yeah, exactly. But like this child, if the mother is anything like, if the apple did not fall far from the tree, then mom, you need to run, because he took most of his or her traits from like you. So I don't know, Sha. That was just like unrelated, random, but also family.
Like the children are not clicking.
Yeah.
There's something going on. Maybe somebody is hiding their account. Maybe one of the parents is hiding something like that.
And like I don't know, but cousins. I don't know. It's just me, but I think some people like really bond so well with their cousins.
I do.
Like some people have like their best friends as cousins.
Yeah, not best friends, but like we are very, 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 very close. I'll say that from just my mom's side, especially. I don't know anybody from my
side.
I don't know anybody from my daddy's side. Safe. They come and meet me today and say, "Excuse me, who are you?"
But I think maternal homes, like statistically, are always like more welcoming.
Yeah.
Mine is from my dad's side though, but from my mom's side, I can't really call them cousins because most of them, the ones I'm really close to, they're still little, like 8, 6.
So that's
The
why you
ones
call
are-
them cousins.
Because my mom is the firstborn, so
Hey, you call him
the ones I'm
uncle
close to,
now.
they call me uncle, and I love them so much. I love them so much. But from my dad's side, most of them are grown, like 20s.
You can't have it
They're all
all.
abroad, like most of them are working, so they are always busy. But while growing up, until like 2 years ago, that was time of COVID or something, we're really close. I used to have this cousin, his name is Payne. So we talk about
What's in that game?
Payne, like
P-A-Y-N-E.
P-A-Y-N-E, yeah.
Okay.
So like we talk about everything, like everything, trust me. Like he's always there for me, he's my brother. He's not even my cousin, it's my brother. And my cousin's in Dublin, so we are fucking close. But it got to a time that they lost their mom, and their mom is like she's not my, I don't know how to say it. Their dad is my uncle though, but their mom is the one that was very close to me.
Yeah.
When she comes home, she was, where's Kolade, where's Kolade, where's Kolade? I do call them all weekend while they were growing up then. And there was a time they moved to Scotland where my daddy was, they left Dublin. So like the bond was now fucking close. So like when they lost their mom, everything just fell apart, and I was like, okay, it is what it is, because their dad, I don't know, it is what it is, and we are cool regardless. But my cousin too, all of them are just busy working, so I don't know.
Yes.
So now I'm just on my own. I don't know. But I still have a little cousin. She's like so young.
She's
So
your niece, I
she
think.
calls me every time. Yeah. She
What?
calls. No, she's
Adele
not really
make
young. She's
TikTok
like
now.
16 or 17.
Pedophiles.
She's like 16 or 17. But she calls me every time. But regardless, I feel like I'm really closer to my friends than cousins now. I don't know.
I'm close to my cousins. We have like a very understanding relationship. I can call you when I need you. You can call me when you need me. For the older ones, for the younger ones, I don't think I'm really good with young
Yeah.
people.
And
Yeah.
that's with my father's
Like I have
side,
nothing to
just
say to
responsible
them.
children.
Just hi, how are you? Their parents even force them to talk sometimes. So, but with the older ones, it's like a very understanding relationship. You understand? Ada, call me when you need me. I'll call you when I need you. If I ever need you, and everything. So it's a very good
I
relationship.
think I just couldn't win with cousins because it's like it's either they are too old or
Or
they're
they're
too
too
little.
young.
And I think it was just, I just had like one cousin that was like we're in the
Around
same,
your age.
actually we're born the same year,
Okay.
and he was, I think he was born in Amsterdam, but like because I know they like right now they're in Scotland.
I swear,
Yeah.
this is
So like when they came the first time, he still had his accent and everything. I think he used to speak. How they talk in Amsterdam? I think this
I'm Dutch.
Yes, yeah. Like
I know it's
I was never good at geography, but like
so good.
we grew up together like for a while. And then obviously we bonded, and then but like he would leave and come back and then leave again. Kolade.
Go on, come on.
Yeah, so I think it was just him. We're very close now, but now he has so much going on for him, and then I have not as much.
And at some point, I feel like you don't want to seem as if you're disturbing.
Yeah. Because like the same age.
But then they're gonna feel like maybe you're snubbing them or something. But me, I don't want to disturb you. I know you have lots going on. So I don't know.
But I think our bond is quite alright. Even with the older ones, like we talk, like even when like adult conversations, I can keep up. And with the younger ones, I can I don't even need to tolerate them per se. Like I actually do love kids. I can't believe I once considered pediatrics. But that was a lifetime ago. Sorry, medicine. We're not doing that anymore. So I think just to conclude, talk about like two more things. The first one is.
Have you actually talked about how to make difference?
Yeah.
Guys, are you sure this thing is recording?
It's recording now.
No, it is like come on now. I was just dying. So like the first one is making the friends. Do you have moods, or like is it always circumstantial? Let me start with you, Kolade. Like how do you actually make friends, especially when you want to be friends with them? Like, or are you like Ada that you never say anything to anyone until they shoot their shot first and then you consider?
Pardon me.
If I want to be friends with you, I feel like it's so easy for me. I don't know, it has always been easy for me. Because I'm the kind of person that when I approach you, immediately are gonna like me.
My
Except,
God.
except if you have a bad
Period.
blood. So
Oh,
I don't know. So I just feel like I'll just approach. Mostly if you're a lady, I'll just be like, hey girl, you look so good. And then I'll hug you, give you a hug, maybe. And then I'm going to vibe, and then I'll just like, oh yeah, now vibes, all this kind of
You
stuff.
can't tell me you've not had a bad experience with a Hegel and you hug and she's like, excuse you.
No, I've never had it.
Amado.
Never. And you guys, I feel like I
Exactly,
have
Riz.
lots of female friends than guys. I have lots of my guys too, but like my guys is just alpha bro, and then we vibe. But like I barely approach people first to be my friend. I don't know, because I feel like if you want to be my friend, you're gonna make a move though, and I'm going to notice that I'm the kind of person that notice people first. I kind of take my time to like notice you. But I feel like, okay, this kind of person, do I want you in my circle? Then I'll go for it. It's simple. It's just say your mind. It's not that deep.
Over to you, Adugo.
Before I want to be someone's friend. Obviously, I've seen something in them and I want to be their friend. So I don't also find it hard to make friends because I can adapt to every type of person. For all the people I've met now, I've been able to adapt whatever topic it is, whatever type of aesthetic you're going with. It's like I can tune myself to be along the line or something, and it's not like I'm faking it. I actually do find these things interesting because that's why I find you interesting to want to be your friend. So from there, so hi girl, hug, and I don't know. Sometimes this was a one-time thing. Let me open my yash. Sometimes I'll go to I'll go as far as like asking people about you so that I'll start doing what you used to do so that you not notice me. I'm like, oh yeah.
That is most
that was like a one time.
That was back in high school.
Yes, that was back in high school. Everybody was like, oh, I see friends up down. I don't catch up.
I did say over to you.
How do I make friends? Have I ever been?
You see?
No,
Best thing
The
consider.
thing about the thing about friendship with me is that if we're going to be friends, then there's just going to be an instant click or vibe, and if it is not there, then I don't think the friendship can even start, because obviously there has to be an instant click with someone before I can be friends with them.
So you don't like put yourself forward for friendship?
No, I do. There are lots of friendships that I've put myself forward for because like I was really interested in being friends with that person. But after putting myself forward, I realized there was no instant click or vibe there. So it just didn't work. But some of them have worked. So it's really just depending on the vibe, because you can text me and we start talking and all of a sudden the vibe is not there is no interest and it just dies down. Do you understand? But the friendships are supposed to be friendships. The interest will always be there regardless of if we talk every day or if we don't. The friendship is just going to be there. So that's just how it works for me, really. It's just the vibe that has to be there. If there's no vibe, there cannot be friendship now. There's nothing to be and the thing about, just like Ada said, like I have like vast knowledge about everything. What do you want to talk about? I know, is it fashion, is it football, is it I have knowledge about everything. So like I'm very interesting to talk to. All of you can testify to that. Exactly. So if there's no just any vibe there, there's no just vibe there, and there's nothing we can do about it. And if you force it, it will now be awkward. Exactly. So that's just how it is. Like you can get an instant vibe from like the first time you meet someone. Like there can be an instant vibe. Do you understand? So if it's not just there, it's not just there. You can't do anything about it.
At the end of the day, your friend is you're not going to know your friend.
Exactly.
Because like sometimes you shouldn't be told something before you do it as a friend, or your friend should be told something. Like, let me simplify this now. If me and you were walking, right? We're walking and I'm holding my books and my books should fall down, what would you instinctively do?
Help you pick them.
Exactly. So sometimes like I don't have to tell you to help me to do these things. It's because of the small passionate love you have for me. Like you will automatically do it. So sometimes when I notice that I have to keep on telling somebody to please can you help me?
Like friendship should not come with a manual.
Exactly. For something that does not require me to tell you, sometimes I feel like, this person, people I see are just doing it out of formality. You just want to do it so that I will not come and see you're not a good person or something like that. And if you're a friend to me, you most of the times you wouldn't even tell me to do something. And for you to tell me to do something is either it depends on the extent that I didn't know this was happening and you really want me to help you do something, and I will do it. And I will never do it out of like, oh, let me just do it. It will be like, I want to help you because I don't like the situation that you are in, and I cannot stand to see you in that position. So I'm going to try my possible best to help you out of that situation. So I feel like that's what friendship is all about.
Do you like consciously test your friends or like test acquaintances basically?
No. But I just noticed that they don't like. I just notice acquaintances because you have acquaintances, and then I can be in a situation, and then I notice the people that are there for me, and I notice the people that are just like at the sideline saying, "Oh, Ada, you okay? Oh, I hope you will be okay. You'll be fine. You'll be fine." And I notice the people that are like actively trying to their best to like
make
help
sure you're
me
actually
or
okay.
to make sure I'm actually okay. So it's not as if I'm testing them. It's like the universe is the one testing them. Me, I'm just observing.
Exactly. I don't think it's testing. I just think that there are certain things that happen and your friends are automatically tested, and sometimes that's when even these acquaintances can now even show themselves as friends or like
promotion.
Exactly. So like it's situations and circumstances that like just automatically test friends. And I don't know, I have a thing where even if you're not my friend and you're trying to be my friend maybe because you want to benefit something or you want something from me, it will just be obvious that you want something from me. That's why you're trying, because at some point when you're not comfortable with something, it will choke you, like you expose yourself. So it's always obvious. Do you understand? So I just feel circumstances that happen like test friends. Do you understand? Like, you know how you're asking us for microphone now?
Just say you're begging now.
I know your friend.
No, it's not okay. I get that.
I know I'm not perfect, and I am aware that I have been in a situation where someone was a friend to me, but I wasn't reciprocating that friendship, and then times came where I realized that this person is actually a friend to me, because I'm not so easy to just start trusting people or just accepting people as a friend, and then something just happens. I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe that this person actually did this for me, and then I just like realized that, oh my god, this person is an actual friend, and then I'm like, oh no, I don't mess up, as an I start adjusting, start appreciating their presence.
I think with this whole December is coming, time to block all these fake friends. When people realize that acquaintance is a word, and there's really a line, like a broad line between friendship and acquaintance, then you realize that you're actually not really blocking your friends. You're blocking like people you've met, and you're not even like you're just distancing yourself basically because they've made themselves known to you. Like Ada said, some points faking it would like choke you, and you just really you reveal your horns and everything. With me, making friends, like when it's conscious, I think it's also easy. Sometimes it's actually like I put more effort than I should. Like it will mean that there's really something that I see that sometimes I might even be wrong. I might now get close. I'm like, oh,
maybe everybody is not friend.
Yeah, but I think most times, like if I see that this person is like they have qualities, I'm like, okay. Like Ada said, you go and find out. Yeah, you're going to be at Barbright at Suzuka. I'm not giving an Insta.
Okay, guys, I'm not being petty, but there's this friend of mine that I used to have, Sha, and she used to be my best friend. I don't know, Sha. Got to a point that I was actually so depressed. I was actually so depressed late last semester. Even though I did reach out to her, and then my phone spot then there was no means of communication, but I'm always texting when I'm going to be free. I know her cause is choking and all. And same as mine too, my course is choking, but like when are you going to be free? Throughout this semester, it didn't say up to like twice, and I understand totally. But I'm always the one looking out for her.
You don't understand that, big.
I understand.
Red flag.
I'm always the one looking out for her. Even when I'm broke, I will still try to get her
Red flag.
take it to her.
Red
But
flag.
when I
By the way,
was
Kolade
trying
is
to
best in getting BGH, guys.
and I don't even need you to do that to me. I don't. Let's just hang out, check up on me. But I never took all of that serious at all.
I hope you don't shine your eye now.
Now got to
They
like
do.
New Year stuff when they were posting people that made their year.
She posted you.
I was waiting. I'm not being petty. She was just posting, everyone posting. That's when I now got to realize I was actually so hot. And I never tested her about it or nothing.
Exactly.
I never did that one. I never even did someone who made my hair.
That thing they choke when you don't need their
It's not
recap.
even yeah.
I don't
And she
skip
never
because I'll skip
posted
people.
me.
Exactly, you
And-
definitely skip.
Yeah, you skip people, but I was like,
yeah, you too like.
yeah, but I was like, we had this kind of bound that bestie, and I'm always the one
Yeah,
posting now on my
supposed
story,
to-
on my WhatsApp status, on Instagram, every time bestie. She actually posts me
Yeah.
as bestie. So why that? Come on now, just
Come on now.
Come on now. Connecting is expensive. You can't do that. Come on. Yeah, since then I've not tested her. I don't even know maybe I wished her or maybe she wished me happy New Year. But since then we are cool. If I say on campus, I'll all girl, we are cool regardless, and I still love her. Though we are cool.
That recap thing, they be jealous me. I not go lie.
You jealous me because I feel like we had a
Bobby
tight
used to
bond.
enter
Like,
people's recap
Yeah,
now.
the thing is, even like some of my like very good friends, it's not like everything. Like when we're together, the first thing that comes to mind is not going to be let's make a video. Like we're cherishing the time so much, we actually forget to make memories. Like that actually happens.
okay, Bill. This one is not just a video. At the end of the video, she now did like a blank snap or something. She was not said, people I forgot. She was not tagging them.
And she still did not forget you.
And I don't see my name for this thing. What the fuck? I was like,
Yeah.
your bestie. We had the tight. Everyone on campus almost knew we were besties.
Everyone except her.
Almost, like, Jesus. It was that bad. I felt so down that day. I was so sad, not gonna lie, but it is what it is. Come on now. So
It is
fine.
well. I think now I'm like in a place where it's easy for me to distance myself. Like if I see traits, so like I have so many people I thought were friends, and I just feel that they gaslight me so often, and like it's just not hard anymore. Like before, like cutting you off used to be like a problem for me, because if you've reached a certain level of bond, it's like cutting someone off is like you have five. Let me use this analogy. You have 5 claws in your skin.
Hello.
Yes.
You have five claws in your skin, for example. If you take out one, the blood will start flowing basically. And you put it back in because you don't want to see the blood. Like what you need to do is to remove it all at once,
Yes.
and then treat the wounds. So it's always hard for me to just take it all out and just face absence. Exactly. But now if you're not doing what you need to do,
Exactly.
because I think we need to get to that place where you can find stability without some
Yeah.
people in your life. Because when you get too dependent, it becomes like an attachment problem.
Yeah.
True though. And I feel like at this point in our life we're all adults, I guess. Yes, we're all adults. So I feel like we are in our 19, we are 18, 19, 20, in our 20s here. So I feel like most of us, the kind of friendship you're determined to make or the kind of people you keep in your space now should be people you can keep, you can still be with in the next 5-10 years.
Yeah,
And then
long-term.
you know that they're going to be there for you regardless. So why would you force or pretend as if you are cool with someone when you're not?
Please be
I
yourself.
beg, be yourself. If you're not
And know
comfortable in that
that's who
space,
you are.
I think I'm guilty of that. I think this how far thing, I need to stop. See you on the road, how far? It's not compulsory.
It's not
We
compulsory.
can see and walk past. And I'm trying to actively do that. Be gone. I'm not trying to have far to conversation in your life and no, it's really exhausting now. Sometimes hold your lips. There's no how far,
yeah. And just let people know their space. Let them know their
Yes.
place.
It has
Because
come.
when you put them in their space, that's when some people tend to respect you. When you give them distance, just let your new response to negativity to be distance.
And
That's
set
it.
boundaries, and when you set your boundary, stand by
Being
your
it's
boundary.
family, friends, or whoever,
Please
set
don't
boundaries.
change your boundaries for anyone.
For no one.
When
Let
you-
them know that this is who you are. Let them be aware that this is the type of relationship with you that they are about to enter. Because at a point during the so-called friendship, you're going to be fed up, and then you're going to be like, you need to stop this thing. And the person is going to even be confused, like, you have been accepting it since, why is it now?
Yeah.
That's just going to cause another problem for you. So just be who
bad
you are
habit.
now. Set your boundaries now, so that you guys will not get to a point where you are so close that to remove your claws is not going to be one hard. You get.
Well, the thing is, I don't want to say I'm not going to say I'm good at cutting off people. That's not the case. The case is I know what I deserve, and if you're not giving me what I deserve, I feel like it's just right for me to do that to myself and my mind and let it go, because it's not what I deserve. Right? Like, I know my worth, and I feel like everybody should know their worth. Not only in relationships, not only relationship that you know your worth. In friendships too, you know your worth. Because like I'm very intentional about my friendships. When I mean intentional, like I am intentional about friendships. I'm very emotional when it comes to friendships. Like I don't like when my friends do things to me. Like, and I'm very confrontational.
Okay.
If you do something to me, I'm going to confront you and tell you that this is what I don't like, because the friendship is that important to me that I don't want any sort of bad blood per se. So I'm very emotional, intentional, and whatnot. So if you're not giving me what I deserve, if you're not giving me that intentionality back, if you're not returning that energy back, and I notice that things are off and everything, like I'll just let that go, because that's not what my mind or my body needs at this point, and I feel like that's what everybody should do.
Yeah, I don't know who needs to hear this,
After
but
university now.
Hello, girl. Hey, girl.
I was going to say something.
As the host, you should be waiting for your
Sorry, my lord.
Yeah,
sorry.
Don't cry.
Don't cry.
I don't even forget to say I want to talk.
Sorry.
Anyways, so like that's what I was saying. Some acquaintances are best left as acquaintances. Like it's better you have these people as acquaintances. So for the sake of good networking, they're there. You don't have to bring them close. You don't have to be friends with your colleagues at work. You don't have to be friends with your church members. They can be just that, because you bring them close, then it just becomes so messy.
When there's closeness, that's when there's problem.
Exactly. Like keeping them at distance is beautiful too. You can just enjoy that.
Or you see them on the road.
Like it's better that you now like get so close, and I don't. And it's not every friendship that will now turn to relationship. It's not. Sometimes leave it as the platonic relationship that it is, and the non-platonic relationship. It's every time that you guys are close and then you want to be converting all your best friends to your girlfriends.
After university, school is one of the major places that
So
people
making friends,
So after university, we're all going to be busy. So making friends is actually going to be twice as hard. So we need to get the good ones.
Yeah, get them now.
And
I've missed my chance for Jesus.
Like for real, like no pressure.
No pressure.
Sorry to my friends.
the ones that you have now, like you really need to start selecting, like removing away those toxic people that you feel are toxic to you right now.
See, there's rinse and repeat method.
So guys, I want to give you guys this task. So guys, just draw out like names of your close friends, about 15 of them, and then select
who's gonna reach 15
or 10, and then select people that you know that if something happens to you today, that they are going to turn up for you regardless. So write out their names,
what
guys.
if you know which
and if you don't have up to 2 people that are going to be there for you,
one is enough.
You have to change your circle of friends. Not gonna lie. At least you know that you have at least 2 friends that are going to be there for you, and you can always be there for them, always.
But sometimes you might be the problem.
Exactly.
Yes, so
sometimes it might be the problem, because if you're thinking that only 2 people can be there for you, who are you there for?
Yeah.
You write to your, how many people are you there
That's
for?
the balance, guys. So that's what it is.
Actually, you write out who you can be there for, and then you write out who can be there for you. And then that's when you know whether you are the problem or something else.
People are like just lack self-awareness. Some people don't know that they are bad people. You're like
They know.
They don't know.
I don't think they
I don't think they know.
They don't know.
Because they always complain and they don't know like they're the issue. And like the trend, it keeps repeating. Like, can you shine your eye? Like your story is always the same. Wake up.
And their excuse is that I gotta put me first.
Yeah, some people are so manipulative, to be honest.
Narcissists too.
I don't just know.
Anyways, I hope I've thrown some sub-shout. I'll still send this link to you. Listen to it. Nonsense. But it's for you.
Exactly. Catch
Catch your vex.
Exactly.
Like,
Just kidding.
like I didn't say at the beginning, like friendship in school, like they have shown me shaggy.
Shaggy. Like, I've seen shaggy friendship, from acquaintances,
Not just
from
in
people I don't
school.
even know. What did I do to you people, God?
Like
Let
at the
me
end of
go.
the day, I always have the people I can fall back to.
Exactly.
I think because the fact that I know so many people, I'm the kind of person that I don't have a circle. I have like my circle, but like my circle might not be.
It's made up of different circles,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. I'm like that friend in everybody's circle.
Exactly.
But don't get it twisted, though.
Don't get it
Because
twisted.
That
Like-
boy used to be in my circle in secondary school.
Hey.
Guys, I want to throw this
Sorry,
out
my
there.
triangle.
I want to throw this out there. You being the friend of my friend doesn't automatically
Me,
make you
you are
my
my friend.
Please, no. I
Hell.
beg.
But like sometimes you meet someone's friend, and then you become friends with that friend, and then
Like
you
how
leave
my
the
best
initial
friend.
Yes, I have
That's
people like that
the
too.
case of him, but like.
But that's just it. If you guys have any questions, you can leave in the comments that doesn't exist yet. But like, you can enter our DMs. I think I'll put everyone's social. If you heard someone here, like their vibe is vibing to you, you can shoot your shot. And that will consider you, hopefully.
Please, I'll consider you.
But like,
New
I
friends,
think,
friendship applicants, please.
I think we've reached the end of this episode, and I thank you guys for making your time out to like come here. Work hasn't really started, Sha. I think that's why if I text some people in some few weeks now, they might not be here. Daisy,
Sorry.
she'll soon graduate now.
Go girl.
So
Don't
yeah.
worry, by this time next year, except from you.
Mhm.
But like us.
God.
Kolade, we're not going to leave you here.
Child.
Oh
We'll
God.
just start making friends
Why
with
did I
this
choose
level.
this course? Why did I choose this
We're not fighting
course?
about
Oh
you
my
guys.
God.
Like if you haven't listened to previous episodes, please do. We also have merch if you want like tote bags,
Yeah.
hoodies, blah 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 blah. blah.
Yeah.
Shirts.
Yeah, we have.
Support
we
your
have
boy,
that.
please.
So, okay. Do you guys have anything to say? Any closing remarks, and then we just call it a day.
Let's think.
Regardless, guys, just be yourself. Do what makes you
Exactly.
happy. Put yourself first. Protect your sanity. So, love you guys.
Be sure.
Amen.
Be sure. So if there's anything I've learned from secondary school, is obviously don't try to please someone
Never.
else. Don't go against your principles
Yeah.
to please someone else. And like be sure of who you are bringing close to you.
Mhm.
Like always, please always be sure who you are bringing close to you, because the only people you should be bringing close to you is people that will only bring you happiness and comfort, and people that will always try to help you solve your problems, and people you can go out of your way for, and like
You can do the
not in
same
a
for you.
toxic way or something. Yeah, that's it.
And
Yes.
regardless, put God first. Always pray about
Yeah, how
it.
many closing remarks you want?
It's my turn.
My turn.
My turn now. What I'm going to say that I feel like at this point in time in our lives, like everybody should know what they want, and you keep people around that can help you get what
Achieve.
you want, because you cannot just be having meaningless friendships or meaningless relationships. Like at this point in time, we're supposed to just have the people that we know would help us get to where we want to get to,
Yes.
and yeah, that's just to know your worth,
meaningless
know what you
conversation.
deserve, and get what you deserve. Don't bend what you deserve because the person that you feel like is supposed to give you what you deserve is not giving you. You now say, let me just bend my
Me
deserve.
what
God,
I
your
deserve.
deserve is your deserve.
Exactly.
You go regret that.
Sorry, my baby.
Have you eat?
Okay, so I think for my own closing remarks, I was going to say, don't think praying about your friendships is a big deal. I think you can actually pray,
Yes.
like pray for a discerning spirit. Like let God show you, reveal people to you, because people are snakes. People are two-faced. People will show you the side you want to see until the time you need them the most, and then they show you the other side. And like sometimes you don't have an alternative. I hope you don't go through that, but yeah, just keep. And like, don't take advantage of the good people, because I think we all know those good people. And sometimes you just take advantage of the fact that they might always be there. Because it will shock you. Like, they will meet people that will raise their standards, and you will not be anywhere near their 15 list, like Kolade said. But it's going to be well with you. Peace be unto you. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hey, I'm very wicked. What if I have
Come on,
YouTube
you
now?
go cut tire. This is that 1 hour.
No, there was like a period where